Hello everyone! Welcome to Lecture Show. Talk today, talk all the way. So, I am Oliver Andriano. So, our tackle for today is about Dr. Jose Rizal. Before that, I would like to introduce our guest for today, the professional historical teacher from Manila. Let's all welcome Sir Bradley and Sir Florence. Hi sir, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mr. Oliver.
How about you, Sir Florence?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so to the both of you, sir, I would like to ask about the short background on the life of Dr. Jose Rizal. You first, Sir Bradley.
So before I start the background of Jose Rizal, let us know the full name of Jose Rizal. So the full name of Jose Rizal is Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Rialonda. So Jose Rizal was born on June 19, 1861 at the Calamba, Laguna, and he was died in December 30, 1896 in Manila. So he's a patriot physician and man of letters who was an inspiration to the Philippines nationalist movement. So Jose Rizal is the son of prosperous landowner. So he's a belongs to a rich family, and Rizal was educated in Manila and at the University of Madrid, a brilliant medical student. He has soon committed himself to reform of Spanish rule in his home country. Though he never advocated Philippines independence, most of his writing was done in Europe, where he resided between 1882 and 1892. That's all, thank you.
Thank you for that warm welcome to me. And Jose Rizal, he was a prolific poet, essayist, and novelist. Was most famous works here were his two novels, No Le Me Tangere, and its sequel, El Filibusterismo. These social commentaries during the Spanish colonization of the country formed the nucleus of literature that inspired the peaceful reformerists and armed revolutionaries alike. Dr. Rizal was born on June 19, 1896. Oh, rather, 1861. Other that, Jose Rizal contribute in the Philippines. The greatest contributions of Rizal is his poem entitled La Juventud Filipina to the Filipino youth, which states even in the young age, anyone can serve his or her country and decide the best for it. That's all. Thank you.
Thanks to the both of you, sir, to share your knowledge. So, let's proceed to Sir Edsel. Okay, so I would like to ask about the family tree of ancestry of Dr. Jose Rizal. Include the sibling of Dr. Jose Rizal.
The Mercado Rizal family is a good middle-class family, and aside from being Chinese, the family has traces of Japanese, Spanish, Malay, and even Negrito blood. Pepe's maternal ancestry was a descendant of Locangula, the last native king of Tondo. The great-grandfather of Teodora was Eugenio Orsua, a Japanese who married a Filipina Benigna who gave birth to Regina. Teodora's grandmother was married to Manuel D. Quintos. A lawyer from Pangasinan later had a daughter named Brigida, mother of Teodora, who married Lorenzo Alberto Alonso, a Spanish-Filipino mestizo. They are blessed with 5 children, in which Theodora was the second among the siblings. At the early age of Francisco, he lost his father. He studied at College of San Jose in Manila and took up Latin and philosophy. Francisco met Teodora Alonso Rialonda, who studied at College of Santa Rosa and fell in love with her. The two decided to get married and settled at Calamba, Laguna. The two were blessed with 9 daughters and 2 sons. The Rizal siblings was Saturnina, the eldest, Pasiano, the only brother of Pepe and second among the child, Narcisa, Olympia, Lucia, Maria, Jose, the second son and the seventh among the child who became our national hero. Concepcion, the 8th child who died at the age of 3, Josefa, the 9th child, died a spinster, and Trinidad, the 10th, and died also a spinster. The youngest among the child is Soledad.
Our last 3 professional teacher from Mindanao is Sir Mike, Sir Kevin, and Sir Koda. So, I would like to ask Sir about the Dr. Jose Rizal formal and informal education. Let's start to Sir Mike.
After graduating in Ateneo, Dr. Jose Rizal decided to continue study in Manila despite his mother's objection. In April 1877, Don Francisco, his father, told Pasiano to accompany his younger brother to enroll in Manila. He enrolled philosophy and letters in the University of Santo Tomas. He decided on this course because first, he was not yet certain on what career to pursue, and second, his father liked this course. It was during this time that he was able to write so many award-winning pieces in literature. He wrote A la Juventud Filipina. It became a classic in Philippine literature. The years that followed, Jose Rizal produced several literacy works such as Poems and Zarzuela, Junta al Pasig, or Beside the Pasig. He wrote sonnet entitled A Filipina, a poem urging all Filipino artists to glorify the Philippines. After finishing the 4th year in the UST or in the University of Santo Tomas, Rizal decided to continue his studies in Spain. That's all.
Jose Rizal had an early education, and the first teacher was his mother, and that teaches Jose Rizal good character and loving of his country. And the tutor of Jose Rizal was Doña Teodora, and he remembers his mother that he idolized, his sisters, and he grows thoughtful and sad.
Rizal had his early education in Calamba and Binyan. It was typical schooling that a son of an ilustrado family received during his time, characterized by the 4 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic, and religion. Instruction was rigid and strict. Knowledge was forced onto the minds of the pupils by means of the tedious memory method aided by the teacher's whip. That despite the defects of the Spanish system of elementary education, Rizal was able to acquire the necessary instruction preparatory for college work in Manila. It may be said that Rizal, who was born a physical weakling, rose to become an intellectual giant not because of, but rather in spite of, the outmoded and backward system of instruction obtaining in the Philippines during the last decades of Spanish regime. That's all.
Thank you everyone. That was our topic for today. God bless and see ya!